Alright, so hi guys. I am sitting on the floor, just me, my exercise mat, and this, I call it a muscle stretcher. Yeah, to build muscles and tone. I haven't spoken to you in a bit, in a little over, what is it? A little over, let's see, 1 week. The last time I spoke with you, we had, 5 confirmed cases, inclusive of the one person who died. Now we have, and it's still at a decent rate. It's not something that we want anyone to get, really. COVID-19 is not something that we want anyone to get. But it is now at 8, inclusive of the one person who died. Some of you who follow me on social media know that I got that wrong initially because I got my numbers mixed up and I said 9, but it's 8. As I speak to you again, I'm talking to you tonight, this Monday night. Don't know what will happen by the time this video is loaded. But yeah. Why am I on the floor and exercising? Because the plan was to begin, I usually, in different seasons, I'm somewhat of a workout junkie. So the plan would have been to start exercising again in the national park today. For those of you who don't know, my office is at the national park, so that's very convenient for me. The last time I really worked out would have been since sometime in January. So I decided I was going to start again this week and, do a couple of laps around the national park. My idea is never to lose weight, but to gain, and gain by toning up my muscles and so on, yeah. But the plan was to start that. However, I did not go to work in the office today, but the idea is to be working from home. I've been mandated to work from home. Actually, the majority of my office would have been mandated to work from home. So, as a result, I'm at home. And you know what I realized today? We've been saying it all along, but if you don't look out, this entire situation, even though Guyana is not, which some people are calling for, Guyana is not on a full lockdown as yet. Some people are calling for it because Guyanese don't seem to be taking COVID-19 very seriously. So I realized today, and it's not only today, for a couple of days now, I've been getting too much depressed. I know my mom is going to scream when she sees this part of the video because she doesn't like the word depression, because my mom's faith she's so strong in her faith. And, of course we pray. We do pray. But for those of us, mommy, who are not as strong as you are, we do get depressed. And today is one of those days that I think, I've been feeling it in the last 3 or 4 days, but today, Monday, is one of those days I felt it the most, and I felt as though it was taking me over. So I really and truly had to get my butt up, and I decided I was going to work out this evening. But I figured before I worked out, let me come on and talk with you a bit, and to tell people, even though you're at home, I know, as I said, Guyana is not on a full lockdown. Many people are calling for it, but I know a lot of people in the US, they're on lockdown. And another thing that, has me a bit depressed too, because my mom lives in New York. So obviously I'm concerned about her. But again, my mom is just cool about it, and I'm so happy, and God is so good. So, but enough of that. But I wanted to come on to remind you that you're going to get depressed. For some people, it's just a match. Depression is just a condition, but you're going to get depressed in these coming days or whatever. Find things to do. Get up in the morning, dress up as if you're going to work. When I say dress up, I don't mean all the clothing and the shirt and the tie and the suits and the heels and stuff. Get your hair fixed up. Fix up your nails. Ensure you're always on point. Do these things. Let these things occupy your time. I saw some women complain, oh gosh, we can't go to the salon. It doesn't, not because you're on quarantine, isolation or whatever, or in my case, mandated to work from home. That doesn't mean you're going to allow yourself to, you're going to throw yourself down and let yourself go. That's one of the reasons we will feel depressed. So get up, do things, the national park for now is still open. There are other spaces, wide open spaces. I'm not talking about congregating, because I see some Guyanese are ridiculously congregating here, there, and everywhere. I notice most of the gyms have closed, which is a very good thing. So I am not a member of a gym, but I decided to pull out back my exercise mat, and so that's why I said I'll talk to you before I work out, and hope to keep my workout going now, because I have some time. I mean, generally I have time to work out. I usually make the time to get it done, because we're always talking about the importance of our health, building our immune system, keeping the respiratory area clear, and look at it here and there. Now it is necessary, it is required to do that. So yeah, that's one of the main things I wanted to talk to you about, to tell you, try. You're gonna get depressed, but don't stay in a state of depression. Some people, I sleep it off. Mind you, this is not a confession for me. It's not a condition, but every now and again I do get depressed. And I realize these are times where we're going to get depressed. And there's so many things happening, especially for us here in Guyana. For us, it's as though we were hit. It was like a double whammy at one time, We had elections on the 2nd of March. It's the 2nd or the 1st. I'm still losing it, trying to find the calendar. Yes, it was Monday, the 2nd of March. We had election on to now. As you all know, we have not yet sworn in a president. We've been back and forth with the courts and up and down. And some people are mentally drained. And then, all in the midst of that, we had to start dealing with the COVID-19 cases. And some people, Guyanese, you are not helping the public health officials. Come on, you have to stop. I see people still taking group selfies and these sort of things. Social distancing, we are so blessed in this country. I thank God. I keep saying I thank God that our cases are still so small. And we have people who keep doubting the numbers. And sometimes I wonder, it's as if you really want a drastic increase. They keep doubting the numbers, accusing the Ministry of Public Health of covering up this and covering up that. Come on, the energy that you're using to do that, put that energy in protecting yourselves, your homes, your families. You know the rules. I don't have to tell it to you. You know to wash your hands. You know to sterilize everything, sanitize everything, top to bottom. Constantly wipe, clean, spray. Don't touch people. What's it? 3 feet. Yes, 3 feet away. Some people even go for it to say 6 feet away. And I see people are not observing all of those protocols. And I'm saying, God is so good, because if we are to really and truly have a major outbreak here, we're going to be in problems. I noticed that there are a few, apart from the confirmed cases, there are persons who are quarantined and isolation, whether it's home quarantine or home isolation. There are persons who, are in those conditions. So again, there's a lot of things happening that can really and truly make us depressed. But I think one of the things, because as I told you, I felt it today, I'm feeling it. So hopefully after this workout that I'm about to do when I'm done talking with you, hopefully I feel a little better. Some of you sleep it off. I know for those of us who we're working at home, well, for those of you who are extremely busy, that it's non-stop. Still, find the time to take a break. Act as though you're at work. Take that 1 hour lunch break or whatever it is, and get yourselves together. That's about most of it. And again, I can't stop stressing the amount of misinformation we're seeing circulated. And then too, again, it's like we were hit with a double whammy. I saw a friend of mine on social media posted something recently asking who, or if there's a certain group that's going to be in charge of looking after people's mental health at the end of all of this for Guyana, because it's only this morning I posted about it. It is just too much. It is too much nonsense. It's not just, it's some of the things that you're seeing are unnecessary. So what I started doing is easing and pressing. If I'm on social media now, I may take a break and don't go back on till sometime tomorrow night. Even if you go on, you go to your page, you get about your business and you do it and you come off. It's not keeping you out of the news, but it is protecting your own mental health. Let me tell you, this is real. Before today, I would have been on rotation. Our office was on rotation. Some of us go to work one day and then we skip the next day, and then we go to work the other day. So we were on rotation. But today is my first day being at home completely, meeting during the week, being at home all day, and knowing, having the knowledge that you're at home until further notice, because as I said, we're mandated to work from home. So I know if you have to deal with this constantly, all the time, every day, you are bound to get depressed. But as I said, don't stay in bed all day. Get up. Get up early as though you're going to work. Prepare yourself for work. You don't have to do the makeup and the whole bit and whatever. You don't have to, but you can if you want to, if that helps to lift your spirit. But ensure you get out of bed. Move. Keep moving. You sort your times out. You have breakfast at a certain time. I don't know, for those of you who are actually working, you do your work. For those of you who are not working, find things to do. Watch movies. Work out. Some people, you want to get up and you work out early in the morning before the day gets busy. That's fine. I chose to do it tonight, of course, because as I said, I was out of it this morning. And then generally, that's how I work out, in the evenings. So this basically is just, I know it's supposed to be a pep talk. I hope my tone and my voice is not depressing to many of you. But basically, this is the reality. This is what we're living. We keep praying. Yeah. Also check up on each other, call each other, advise each other, see how each other up, see how everyone is doing. Being at home is not going to kill you. It's better for you to be at home and be healthy than to go out there and get infected. Those of us who have no choice, those of you who have no choice, we can't be unrealistic about this thing, especially if there are going to be some essential service still happening. Services like, obviously, supermarket is essential. You have to go. But when you go to these places, take precaution. 3 feet away. How much have feet? How many? Just ensure you distance yourself. Practice social distancing. This, I think, what Guyanese have. Unfortunately, we're taking a long time to wake up to the reality that this is the reality of the world. It is no longer about, oh my God, you see what's happening in Iran, you see what's happening in China, you see what's happening in Italy, you see what's happening in New York. No. It is what is happening in the world. And unfortunately, some of us have not yet woken up to that reality. And I really wish you would, because some of you will make innocent people sick. I'm not saying that you're not innocent. I said it the last time. You weren't giving yourself this virus, but you're being irresponsible by not taking care of yourselves. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, obviously you can't take care of those who are around you. So if you don't want to do it for you, just stop being selfish. Take yourself out of the equation. Think about your carelessness, what it's going to do to the people around you. So that is all I am going to say to you for now. I am going to try to get this workout in me, my stretcher, my muscle stretcher, and my exercise mat. Yes, I've turned a vacant room into an exercise room for now. This is just temporary. So I'm going to try and get that workout in and hope to feel better. And anybody who's feeling the way I'm feeling, I suggest you find something to do and snap out of it, because if we sit and we let it take us over, we're going to be in some serious problems. So, as always, thank you for listening, watching, subscribe. Don't just like, don't just comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know wherever you are, whichever part of the world you are and you're watching. Let me know some of the measures. Everything is online, but just so we can have a chat, because I respond to most of you. I always tell you, be respectful. Let me know if you think the measures are enough. And let's see how we can get through this. And that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to go try and work off this unfortunately depressed spirit. Oh, and how dare I forget? And I didn't forget, but I just didn't put it on the front burner, which is very bad. Don't forget to pray. Don't stop praying. Some of us, we've been going to church on social media. We've been going to church online because, the churches are closed. But the church in your heart is not closed. God is there. He is everywhere. It's just you to listen to Him, talk to Him, have conversations with Him. I can tell you. And if you listen and if you're still, You know, I say, peace, be still. If you're still, you hear him. So that's it for now. Again, thanks for always watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment, be respectful. And this is Malika Ramsey, about to go try and get in a workout to see if I can feel better. Thanks, guys. Bye.